Greetings everyone. So I'm back at Universal Orlando to share some updates that Universal recently announced. One of them is that the Universal Studios store in CityWalk is getting an expansion, and the other is that a Wicked theme experience is coming to Universal Studios Florida. So I'm here, I'm going to take you around and share those updates with you. And I'm also going to share a couple of other updates about things that are happening at Universal Studios Florida. So there's a lot to talk about, so let's just get to it. So for the first update, I'm starting in CityWalk because the Universal Studios store is getting an expansion. So as you can see, the construction walls are up and construction is already underway. This is where the Cinnabon store and the Quiet Flight surf shop used to be. Those closed in April, and at the time people didn't know what was going to go there because Universal hadn't announced anything, and so there's a lot of speculation as to what was going to take the place of those two locations. And then recently Universal announced that they were actually going to turn those venues into additional space for the Universal Studios store. They already have a ton of different sections with different merchandise for attractions and movies and different things that you will see at Universal, but with the expansion they're going to add two sections dedicated to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter and Super Nintendo World. There's already a Harry Potter themed section in the store currently, but they're going to also add merchandise that's themed to the Ministry of Magic. So that's one of the new themed worlds coming to Epic Universe next year. And another little addition is that the store is also going to get a counter that is dedicated to serving up treats from the Wizarding World. So this will be the first time you'll ever be able to get butterbeer outside of the Universal Orlando theme parks, because currently you can only get it in Hogsmeade over at Islands of Adventure and Diagon Alley over at Studios. So it's going to serve frozen butterbeer, hot butterbeer, vegan butterbeer, cold butterbeer, any kind of butterbeer that you like, although hot is probably the best, I'm just saying. And then the other section that's being added to the store is Super Nintendo World. So there'll be themed merchandise featuring Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Toad, Donkey Kong, the list goes on. And that section is also going to have its own dedicated entrance that's themed to Nintendo. So this expansion is set to be complete in 2025, so that's next year. That's also when Epic Universe is set to open. So we don't have an official opening date for either of those yet, but we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm heading into Universal Studios Florida for the next few updates that I'm going to share. So let's go. So for the next update, I am standing outside of what used to be the UNIVRS store. On the other side was the Hello Kitty store. Both of these closed recently, and it was to make way for Wicked the Experience. This is expected to open in October, and it's going to be this limited time pop-up retail space essentially, where there will be, Wicked themed merchandise, and each of the sections within the store are going to be themed to a different location from Wicked. So like Emerald City or Shiz University. Universal released some concept art of the space and also a preview of some of the merchandise that's coming. You can see the exterior shows a yellow brick road leading up to the entrance of the experience, and then the outside has been decorated to Wicked, featuring Glinda and Elphaba. There's also going to be movie props and things on display as well, and photo ops. So this is something that if you're a Wicked fan, you should probably definitely check out. And this is expected to open in October. And again, the movie comes out in November, so it's definitely a way for Universal to market the movie, but also offer a fan experience as well. So over here we have what used to be the Hello Kitty store. And again, Universal's using this space as well for Wicked the Experience. So it's going to take over the entire section over here where UNIVRS was on the other side, and then also where the Hello Kitty merchandise was as well. Photo op here of Hello Kitty is still there. If you are a Hello Kitty fan and you are looking for Hello Kitty merchandise, they have moved it over to Islands of Adventure over in Toon Extra. So at least there's a place for you to get some Hello Kitty merchandise if you are a fan of Hello Kitty. So for the next little update, I know there's some people who have been wondering about Cinesational. So Cinesational was the new nighttime lagoon show that debuted this summer, and it had water screens, projections, drones, and music, and a really great musical score. And it's a show that's all about movies, movie moments, right? And it takes you through different scenes, movie moments from like E.T. and Mummy, Jaws, Minions. So it covers pretty much most of the IP that you will see at Universal. So the show went on hiatus, and people were wondering if it was going to come back. And right now, Halloween Horror Nights is going on at the park, so they're not having the Lagoon show. However, it is returning in November. So if you've been wanting to see Cinesational and you didn't get a chance to see it this summer, then you can come out and see the show. Don't have an exact date for when it's going to return, but Halloween Horror Nights runs through November 3rd, so probably sometime not too long after that. So the next update is a small one, but the sign for E.T. Adventure actually works now. The wait time is now displaying. So the sign has been up here for a while now. It's kind of newish. They started changing it out when DreamWorks Land was opening to kind of match the theming over here. But yes, the wait time is now displaying. The last few times I came here, the wait time was blank. But now, you can see that there are numbers. So I have one more little update to share, and to do that, I'm going to head over to CityWalk before I head out for the day. So for the final update, I'm going to head inside the Epic Universe Preview Center over here in CityWalk. So the center is not new. Well, it's new-ish. It opened in June, and it has a model of the upcoming theme park, as well as merchandise themed to the different worlds that are coming to the theme park, like Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk, Dark Universe, and the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. And it also has photo ops. So the update I have to share is that the photo ops that previously only just had like the portal and a backdrop themed to each world now have character cutouts. So Super Nintendo World photo op now has a Mario cutout, and the How to Train Your Dragon photo op now features Toothless cutout. So if you came before and took pictures, it looks a little different this time around, but that also means you can come back and take more pictures, and this time you'll have some characters in the picture as well. Okay, so that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed following along as I shared some updates around Universal. Jump into the comments and share your thoughts about the updates. Are you excited for Wicked the Experience? Are you looking forward to the expansion over at the Universal Studios store? So let me know. Make sure you hit that like button, that thumbs up button. I really appreciate that. And make sure you subscribe, because that'll help me out as well. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you next time.